Happy Hump Day, everyone. This is the Daily Collective reading for Wednesday, January 16th? Yeah, 2019. I almost said the 15th again, but that's today. Well, I record it in a day in advance. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Hang out to the end, you might get your own personal projection. I've been getting expanded clientele, so I had to kind of regulate down to 5, but I will be on tomorrow for the Thursday read. You can find me on Zen Rose Garden. I'll be doing the mid-morning projection, and at the end of that I also give free projections, and I also do the Sunday card angel pull with them. So make sure you check all that. It's in the description, and let's see where everything goes. Hey Danny. So hey Andreas. Hey Rebecca. Guys, it has been a crazy day. First off, how many of you are exhausted? Hey, powerful minds. Today has been a constant mindless, exhaustion. I've been getting stuff done, but it's been barely. It's just, I think it's just, I want to sleep. And it could have been the fact that I juiced an entire grapefruit, lemon, cilantro, garlic, a bunch of antioxidant stuff, and I think I just really kicked my own ass. But hey, you know, healthy, right? I swear to God, I am the only person I know who accidentally overdosed on beta carotene over this last summer. That was bad. I have to be more mindful of these things. All right, guys, we're kicking off this reading. So if something resonates, it is collective first off. So if something resonates that is fabulous, let me know in the comments, reach out in personal message. And if something does not resonate, you can either let it fall away, you can ask for clarification. Awesome, Danny. So I get to ride the wave now. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Renee. All right, so either way, if this resonates or doesn't resonate, you can always book your own personal reading. All that is in the description and on my main page. I don't know if you noticed, but the title of my page has changed. It went from Savic Insights, and now we are with Daily Angel Card Readings with Erin Herlihy. Hi, my name's Erin. I'll be here for probably the entire time. So if you're new, a few things are going to be happening. I'm going to be doing a reading, and then I'll be interacting with you, and then there's going to be a whole life happening in the comments, so stay tuned and enjoy the show. All right, guys, what came out? We are looking at Angel Therapy from Doreen Virtue. Twin Flame, don't get hooked on titles. If you get nervous, focus on service. Third Eye Chakra. Books. Emotional sensitivity, pulling in your energies, overextension has been so overrated, and we are now actualizing this. So we're pulling it back, focusing on you, focusing on what brings you joy in that energy. Yes, there could be these soul bond connections coming into play, but if it's meant to be, it'll be, which is in the description of this, if you didn't notice. Internal screaming. Spray on tanning? No, actually, Danny, I'm one step above clear, all right? The name's Erin Herlihy. That screams Irish. All right, you're welcome. Okay, so, all right, yeah, we're putting these relationships on the back burner. We've given them enough of our resources. We've given enough of the connection. Again, take away the title. It doesn't matter if it's karmic soul bond, twin flame, soulmate, what have you, however that resonates. It can be even on a platonic level, but the whole idea is not living life vicariously through a relationship construct. All right, you've got to let all that go. You have got to focus on you and what brings you joy, and it is not the validation of another person, because you are not the sun in someone else's sky. You are the sun and the moon and the stars in your entire universe. So I hope that that made sense. We are yanking that chain, and again, if it's meant to be, it'll be. You can't get in the way of fate. There's your, free will, and then there's divine will, and guess which one wins out? So third eye chakra and books, emotional sensitivity, riding the wave. How many of you guys have been having that wave of, panic or anxiety or just exhaustion today? What have you? You're really just having this spiritual awareness, this whole new leveling drop kicked into your existence, and it is something new, something different, and you are learning to ride that wave. So please be compassionate with yourself. If all you can do is just open your eyes and breathe, then that's all you got to do. But don't live in that, the exhaustion. Feel it out, let it pass. Don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to the depression or the anxiety. Reach out to your fellow community. No. Renee, it has been a pain in the arse. I'm going to say it. So, guys, that is where we're starting our reading. Can only imagine where it's going to go. Oh my God. How many of you guys have checked out the mid-month projections? Have you checked out Rambling Mike's page? Oh my God. Check out your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. I'm going to be posting mine tonight and tomorrow. Oh God. Yes, Danny, I absolutely will. Oh, yeah, I'm wearing a boa. That's about as bougie as I'm getting tonight. I did a double workout today because I didn't work out yesterday. I was breaking down a wall. I was doing some housework with my friend Heather, and she was doing this all day today. So today I did a double workout, and then I walked my friend Ryan through the crystal shop. That froze. I have no idea what happened. Hang on one moment. We're gonna squash this. We're gonna squash it. The color red, this is pink. But yeah, it's part of the red family. Thank you. I'm terrible with compliments. Just, I'm gonna pretend that it didn't happen. I think we're there. We good? All right, so I walked my friend Ryan through the gem store because he's creating this bundle, and I finally get in the shower. You're seeing just boa. That's it. I'm in pajamas. I went from pajama A to pajama B. It's fun. Sometimes you just need those days. I might have ice cream after this. A MAC cord. Shush. Shush. All right, we're gonna look at archetypes from ErinLyn.Reads. Don't get hooked on the titles. They have prostitutes, martyrs, and all those things in there, and bears. But don't get hooked on the titles because it's only just a blanket title. It's really the substance underneath. And after that, we're gonna look at the shadow attributes, which is not something accusatory. Yeah, well, it's gonna be a thing. Well, I am the manager of it, Jenny, so afterwards, we can do a Facebook video chat and that we can create a gemstone bag for you. So just contact me afterwards. There's literally hundreds of gemstones, different types of gemstones in the shop. So, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll message each other after this. All right, one more. Networker. God, every time I see networker, I always think of Danny. Danny is this master networker. He has connected so many people in so many levels. The rhinestone cowgirl. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, you want to know what? I'm wearing fire agate, aragonite, and clear quartz. This is all about passion and, well, this accentuates everything. This just clears. This is like, oh, what is the word I'm looking for? It heightens and cleanses every single other stone. This is one of the stones that doesn't need to be cleared. And this is for that feminine passion and energy and unconditional love. Danny, you are a master networker. You are the Mercutio of all sources, and I love it. One of the many things I love about you, Danny. Okay, let's look at titles and what is underneath. So we have angel. Again, don't get hooked on titles. You're not an angel. You're just awesome. Thief, student, miser, or Midas, you know, Midas touch turns everything to gold. Networker, looking at you, Danny. Every time I see the word networker, I think of you. You are this amazing web weaver. One of the many things I love about you, bro. So we're gonna look at the substance underneath and see the storyline of it. So helping others in need with no expectation of anything in return. You're doing it because it's out of the pureness of your heart and it's what you can do. Dreamweaver. Okay, I like it. Okay, so sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Humility, devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. The perpetual student. That is pretty much how life goes, isn't it? All right, entrepreneur or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. There is more than enough of everything to go around. Everything is made of stardust and existence and all that jazz. So it is kind of silly to think that there will never be enough to go around, to think that there is finite of anything in this world. I mean, you might have to go look for it, or it might stumble upon your lap. But anyway, whatever you want, as long as you have the right intentions on it, not just All right, positive intentions on it. It usually will find its way to you, knowing that it's yours. It is co-creation, what is meant for you, what you want. Information engenders social awareness and empathy. So, you know, there's some jerk, I don't even know who it was. I hate this idea. They're like, all right, there are 2 rules for successful business. And then rule number 1, don't give all your rules away. And that was it. What kind of thing is that? When you are teaching someone business and prosperity and all those things, that's your legacy. You are sharing your greatness and you want them to be better than you. You don't want to have that power over someone because you will get knocked off at some point. You are not the end all be all. So everyone you come across definitely knows something that you don't know. But the fact that you guys can bleed information into each other, that is what makes the foundation firm and what builds everyone up. I mean, there is no sense of lack, no sense, well, there's a boundary in place, of course, but it takes away the idea that there is any separation, because again, these are all threads to the same cloth, and it is this beautiful picture that we don't get to see. But the more intricate the web is woven, Danny, the tighter the threads are. And I really hope that that made sense. You are sharing because it is what is in your heart and because it is goodness, and you want to spread that goodness because not out of expectation, but just out of general knowing. You know that this is going to flow back to you. Yeah. And you want to know what? Even if you think you're too old to start over, if you're too anything to do anything, it doesn't change the fact that you're going to be there at a certain point, and whether or not you taken the steps to acquire knowledge or an acquired skill, you're still going to be in the same place at the same time. So regardless of where you are in life, why not take the opportunity to learn a trade or a tool or structure, what have you? But it's not spreading yourself too thin. It is just putting these tools in your toolbox and, you know, the interconnection. So, oh God, I didn't even go with what to be mindful of. Again, this isn't accusing you of anything. This is just things to be mindful along the way. Shadow self of angel. Well, I'm just going to say anything that I read from here on out, it's the shadow self to be mindful of. So, let's see. As you go through this, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers. So when does it become power of love and then the love of power? You can have this great power and love and prosperity and all those things, but the moment it turns to love of acquirement and having other people under your control and under your belt, that is when life starts to put you in your place. It doesn't care who you are. It doesn't care what gender you are, where you are in life. Life will humble you because, damn it, don't be a jerk. All right, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Again, your students are your legacy. You want them to be great. God, yeah. Okay, what is with the Smiths? I've been hearing the Smiths like all over the board. I know that's not Huey Lewis in the news, whatever, but I've been hearing the Smiths throughout the last week, and I haven't heard of them since I broke up with my ex last year. Not my ex-husband, an ex-boyfriend. And it was, how soon is now, and please, please, please let me get what I want. 11 watchers. Hi everyone. If you are new, make sure you chime in and say, hey, let me know where you are in the world. And if you hang out to the end, you might get your own personal projection. So let's see where this goes. All right, so the Midas touch, hoarding money or emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Don't hold on so tight, you will squash it. Hey, Crystal Dragons. Yes, I know it's you, Ryan, goofball. So guys, this is Ryan, and he went through the crystal shop with me earlier, and he created this awesome bundle. You can do it in a budget, within a budget. You know, there's so many ways to make one. So, you know, if that's something that you want to do, find me on Messenger, and we'll set up a time and meeting. I mean, I'm the manager of the crystal shop, but Ryan, he can give you feedback on it. Not trying to toot anyone's horn. I'm just saying, it's a thing. I'm saying why I was running late, but anyway, shush. All right, so shadow attributes conveys information for only personal gain. Again, love of power and power of love. Where do you fall on that? Count you in. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, fine. Oh. Okay, there's the selenite. The selenite was the key one for you that we're going to hold on to for the next one, Ryan. You hear me? Okay, where are we going next? Oh, no. I want messages from your angels. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So, let's see. Andreas, aren't you in Las Vegas? I feel like you're in Las Vegas. I remember telling you I was by Sprouts the other day. Well, it was like a week or two ago. But anyway, we'll set something up. Babe. You're in Vegas. You know, I'm sure that everyone's sick of me saying this. I never wanted to live in the Southwest, never wanted to live in Vegas, and yet the moment I get down here, it feels like home, and I meet so many people who just feel like family, and I've fallen head over heels in love with the place. So yeah, I love it down here. All right, if I screw up the names, I'm so sorry ahead of time. All right, let's see what is up. All right, again, this is Messages from Your Angels, Doreen Virtue, and I love her cards. Even though she doesn't make them anymore, I love them. I love the meaning behind them. So she denounced all of them too. So, you know, that shows you how much a person can change. And you want to know what? Even, oh God, yeah, seriously, I'm releasing some sort of block. Like a week ago it was fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, all those things. Yeah. Okay. So you have a gift for working with young people. This is talking about how you even just being a soundboard for someone helps people heal that inner wound, that inner child, or, you know, maybe it could be as simple as you starting a daycare, but I think it's really amongst your peers that you are helping them heal those inner wounds. It's not a matter of trying to fix the problem. Sometimes people just need to say the words, say things, get them off their chest, because that is part of the shadow self. And those words have weight to them. And they feel like they can't say it, because if it is said, then it becomes an attack, and it's not an attack. The attack is you hanging on to these fears, these emotions. It is that weight, is constant reliving of the situation. So we have Archangel Michael, Andriel. Again, if I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sorry. I should really Google how to say these before I come on, but I haven't. And then we have Daniel. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. This isn't a personal projection yet. This is a collective reading. So if something resonates, awesome. You can put it in the comments. You don't have to put in how it resonates, but if something doesn't resonate, you can either let it fall away or ask for clarification. But if it does or if it doesn't, you can still book your own personal reading. So you know how to do that. And besides that, Ryan, you're on Zen Rose Garden anyway, so you have every way of contacting me. In fact, we just had a video, so you know. All right, so this is completely divinely guided. You have this layer of fear that has held you back throughout the years. You're at the precipice of where that fear would lie in the past. But the thing is now, it has been mulled over so many times that you're waiting for that fear to nip this in the bud once again and push it away so it doesn't exist. But it's like it's been covered. It's been muted. So this is just testing waters, putting your foot in, seeing how if you can even dive in the water yet, and you can, but understand that the fear of this is gone. Everything that's coming to the surface right now, it's the blanket being pulled off your eyes. And again, this is going to be such a huge release. You're probably even going to have another wave of exhaustion, because do you know how much energy and weight goes into keeping all these things internalized? It is experiencing hell. Like, okay, you know how you're anxious or afraid of something even before the situation comes about? You are punishing yourself over a hypothetical situation. If it's not into fruition right now, then you have no reason to be afraid. Fear and danger are two very different things. Danger is absolutely real. I mean, you could crash a car, you could fall somewhere. That is a danger. But the fear of falling, the fear of crashing a car, that is all hypothetical. It's nothing that has a substance right now. The more you focus on it, the more you'll draw it in. So why don't you focus on, abundant passive income, actualizing your own power and greatness, surrounding yourself with people who love you and build you up, not out of obligation or that feeling of obligation. Yes, Danny, but seeing you for the beautiful beacon of light that you are. And So this is a time to fall in love with yourself, and you are truly falling in love with yourself, and you have every right to. I mean, yeah, you have imperfections. I have imperfections, but it doesn't take away from your beauty or your truth. Yeah, the whole holding on to it, it's a double-bladed sword. It is awful, and it's so stupid. Just drop the damn sword. What class was it on the other day? It was in ed. Someone said holding on to, oh, it was my friend Rachel. She was saying, you know, you're holding on to a hot rock with the anticipation of throwing it at someone, but you're the idiot holding the hot rock. I made this snide remark, yeah, and that other jackass is going to be the one who gets hit with a rock. But it's true. You hold on to a hot rock with the anticipation of holding, you know, throwing it at someone, but you're still holding the rock. Drop it. It's, yeah, you're at the point. So you can either loop around and experience this again further down the road and have it just be in that weight that only gets heavier with time, or you can let it go now and just take a different route. Everything leads to an amazing awakening for you, but you're going to kick yourself if you have to hold on to this any longer. Yes, let it go. And can we cue the Disney music now for some reason? Can we do that? I think we need to. Okay, we're going to go with daily guidance from your angels. Well, I'm not, yeah, we need Elsa. Can we find an Elsa and like have her join the chat right now? Someone find Elsa. You know, life mirrors you, and it mirrors your imbalance. So if you don't love yourself, then you're going to draw on people who you need to, well, who you feel the need to prove that you are lovable. You don't have to prove a damn thing. Loving yourself. I was talking to one of my friends earlier about this. I've said this numerous times. You know, I always saw that song, Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, and I got pissed off when I got lost on a walk the other day. Not because I was lost, but I was thinking, you know, when am I going to find what I'm looking for? You know, is it external? And because I came across a sign, it was the Joshua Tree and then 16, and I looked on the extended version of U2 album. It's a thing. So I see it, I'm like, all right, if it's not external, is it internal? And life just gave me that snide remark, bravo. I'm like, all right, you cocky jerk. It was a thing, it was funny. Oh, goodness. Hey, we're at 11. Guys, awesome. All right, a lot of your issues lie with family. Oh, God, I feel like it's important that you hear this now. It didn't start with you. I know that you had, yes, I love you too. Hi, Queen Bee. So it's, I know how trite it sounds, but these abandonment issues, these fear of rejection, it didn't start with you. It was a cycle that whoever was around you couldn't squash, but you're being given the opportunity to squash it right now. So again, this is talking about the fear being pulled away from you. Be fearless. The kingdom of heaven is inside you, which, you know, it all starts from internal work. So are you creating your own heaven or your own house? Everyone stay fabulous, love yourself. Yes, absolutely, Ryan. So focus on the task at hand. Focus on what's in front of you. So often we get trapped in, all right, I'm not going to dwell on the past anymore. We're going to look down the road, in which that is great. But we also get lost in the idea of, okay, where is this all going? What's the end result? There is no end result. And to think of an end that's never going to come is going to draw in so much anxiety. Focus on the task at hand. Focus on what makes you feel good and these daydreams that come into play. It's not something that is unobtainable. I hope that that made sense. If it didn't, ask for clarification or let it fall away. But again, I hope that that made sense. Healing a lot of family issues with this, and be honest with yourself. What is truly yours? What is truly your fault? What was something that you had no control over? If you push it down, chances are you're probably going to develop a tumor, which you don't need. That's just going to create more problems. You don't need it to manifest into something physical. That is such a pain in the arse. So, okay, where were we with that? When was power taken away from you? When were you put into a situation that was unsafe? And how could you have controlled that? You couldn't have controlled it. You were growing as a person. Yeah, awesome, Jesse. That wasn't your job to control the situation. That makes you grow up before it's your time to grow up. So really face that for what it is. It was a huge disservice to you. That was unfair. Who was taking care of you? That was their fault. That was a cycle that they couldn't break because, like this was saying, you know, this is a cycle that did not start with you. So no, it was unfair. You can say that it was unfair. You can have that upheaval emotion of, oh my God, how can they look at me for the little child or the growing person that I was and still put me in that situation and call it love? Yeah, you got it. It's a gift that you have a problem receiving when it's that gift of positivity, because it usually comes with a catch, and it usually becomes a business transaction of what can you give another person, and those times are over. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of cycles like that are being broken, Jesse. Well, Kimberly, dude, it is a wave we are riding, and it is not fun. And I'm glad that it resonates, but I'm sorry in the same breath that it resonates. It is crappy that this is something. Hey, Nina. So, again, just where the power was yours, that is something that is forgivable about yourself, but don't act like it didn't happen. But when something was out of your power, and rightfully out of your power because it wasn't for you to govern, acknowledge that it was shitty. Acknowledge that it was a pain that you should not have felt and be thrown into a more grown situation than you were ready for. I know it's sink or swim, and I know that it made you the strong person. That's great, fine, and dandy, but it doesn't ignore the pains and anxieties of the inside that you carry with you from those tough lessons. You have to nurture, take care of those, and heal those. That is the inner child part that you are healing right now. So I know that this is coming in waves. Don't push them away. I know that it's uncomfortable. I know that you probably spend hours in bed crying. Those are all healthy things. And you have to acknowledge that even though that it's a hard thing, it's a healthy thing. And again, you don't have to shut down. You're not going to fit into a box. You can reach out to people of the community, and you can, you know, call all these places. There's so many options for you, and people want to be there for you. Don't think that they are paid to be there for you. That's not the thing. They want to be there for you. They want to see you grow as a person. That is the truth of it. You're not just a payment or a dollar sign to someone. You need to hear that. I hope that that made sense. It's not an obligation. So we're going to look at love, because love has been all over the damn board. I love it and I hate it at the same time, because you can't live vicariously through the relationship concept. Love is beautiful and it's all around you, and it's, you know, the driving force in life, but to live vicariously through someone else's validation is just nuts to me. Hey, guys, for those of you who don't know, Ryan his own shows on there too, so check him out. He is so cute and adorable, and he is, well, he's expanding his crystal thing, so it's a thing. Check it out. Yeah, I just put you on blast, Ryan. Deal with it. You were so cute on the video earlier. All right, half the deck just fell out. Not reading half the deck. Okay, so, all right, Ryan is Crystal Dragons. He is the amazingly flamboyant truck driver. He is definitely a unicorn in this. I have not seen or met anyone quite like him. And Ryan, I mean it, you're adorable. All right, okay. All right, we had one that fell out, so free yourself. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. He's on Facebook, goofball. Yeah, I just, you know, did some En Vogue lyrics. What up? All right. True love. Oh my God, that came up in Rambling Mike's tarot reads earlier. Oh my God. Thank you, Ryan. You're just saying that because I'm wearing a pink boa. Clearly. No, I'm just kidding. All right, one more. Come on, which one is it? I want this one. All right, so we're gonna look at, Ryan is Crystal Dragons. All right, we're looking at single and looking, reconciliations. I don't see why not. All right, go for it. Uh, let's see. I looked at the Virgo, Capricorn, and Scorpio on Rambling Mike's page. That's, you know, it creates this really awesome storyline. Look at your sun, your moon, your rise, and the Venus. Those are really cool storylines. I'm posting my own tonight and tomorrow. But yeah, he already has his up, and I've been following him for a while, and he's a really cool guy. I love people who don't, you know, alter themselves to fit an ideal mold. Like when you see a spiritualist, when you see a tarot reader, you think they have to behave a certain way, which is fine if it's genuine. But I love the people who are unapologetically themselves and who, yeah. Yeah, Danny. Yeah, you got it. It's great. I love people who are unapologetically their authentic selves. You know, take me or leave me. And I'm like, I will have some of that. You are awesome. Um, well, you can always, well, there's an astrologer who is a Zen Ed teacher. Her name is Laura Wolfgram. You can check her out. She's awesome. And well, Zen Rose, they have the first month free right now. And after that, it's only $19.97. You have constant access to the teachers' classes and evergreen videos. You can do that. And you can also look online. But the ones online, it's like $50. I mean, it's not horrible, but you know, I'm all about economic and, you know, getting the best for your buck. So, you know, you do you. But you have all these options. Okay, keep an open mind for yourself. True love. And every time I see true love, I always go to The Princess Bride, to blave, which means to bluff, of course. Heart-to-heart conversations. Let your friends help you. Unrequited love. Well, yes. Overextension in past relationships, constantly giving too much for that feeling of love, that validation. I got to work for you so you know that I deserve a spot in your life. And well, that was taken advantage of. As you wish, which means I love you. So, as you wish. So, if you are single and looking, keep an open mind because the relationship coming into play is different than your checklist. I mean it, get rid of the checklist. It really holds you back from potential great relationships. You can have the general, don't be a psychopath, don't be abusive, all those things. Those are pretty good keynotes, but don't be so rigid in what appeals to you that you lose sight of this diamond that's in front of you. I do see a lot of beautiful love coming into play, and it's one where you can open your heart to and talk about your life without embellishment or hiding anything for fear of shame or rejection. And you've been getting signs and synchronicities. I keep getting, you know, signs and synchronicities. I keep getting, you know, like names or a certain name, or even in a dream I'll see this one particular person, and it's freaking weird. So don't worry about abandonment. It's not going to happen. If you give your authentic self, it will be loved and appreciated for what it is. And if this is reconciliation, then there was a huge imbalance to what led to the separation. And there's been this drop kick open in spiritual awakening, getting on a higher level, a lot of shadow work going on in this person. So free yourself of the expectation that they are coming in, because that creates, I have to sneeze. I feel sneeze coming. Damn it. Okay, pink elephants. I think we're good. If I sneeze randomly, I'm so sorry. Okay, so get out of your own way. You don't need to control how this communication's gonna happen. It's happening and going to be happening, especially over this next week. We have something happening in either a new moon or full moon. I think it's full moon in Leo coming into play, which is going to be a huge, passionate reconnection on so many levels. A lot of physical things, but it's going to still be met with that emotional fire, you know, like quick to anger, quick to fight. So be pink elephant. Yeah, I don't think so. I've heard that my entire life. But you want to know what, Ryan? Half my friends are gay or bisexual. I have like 5 trans friends. So you want to know what? If it's gay, it's gay. You know, it's fabulous, is what it is. All right. All right. So don't control. Get out of the way of control. When you let go, that is when the magic happens. And if we're looking at already established partnerships, then there has been a change going on in the relationship anyway. It's not that anyone's stepping away from it, it's just that no one's able to live up to those expectations anymore. There's been change, there's been communication going on. This is really love, but you have to give that space and allowance for them to grow and change because they're giving you the same thing. This is a huge embracing time period for you guys, so I hope that that made sense. I'm going to call the reading at 35:30, and for the first 5 people who put their name in, you can have a personal free card pull. After that, you guys have to either wait for tomorrow, book your own personal reading, check out Zen Ed. Puff the Magic Dragon. Me. Okay, so, okay, hang on. Okay. Oh God, you guys are terrible. Okay. Danny, for you, I'm getting love. I wish. I can only do 5 right now because, oh my God, it's been nonstop go, and I've just been so exhausted. Aside from this purge wave that we've been riding, it's just like constant need a break. Renee, we are going to have to meet up for coffee at some point this week. I didn't even get into messages after my shower, so I'm going to look at that afterwards. Okay. Danny, you're calling in a romantic connection right now. Very soon you're making a decision. Are you going to stay or go from a previous engagement? And that can mean an actual engagement or an ex-romance or the idea of it. But you are calling in a connection. It is mutual attraction. And this is a very simple, very plain form, out on display connection. Like, there's no games played, which is huge for you. So you have been calling in your soulmate. The fact that you have walked away from so many things and said F it, that is like cat to catnip and calling in fated moments. Let's see. It was Queen Bean. Unless Queen Bean has a specific deck, I'm being pulled to this. Change in direction. What have you recently walked away from, like, in the last 24 hours? Jeez. Oh, okay. You're welcome, Danny. All right. Whew. You are doing you. I love it. Huge passion igniting right now. You are not censoring yourself anymore. You're not tweaking yourself to censor anyone else's emotions. You don't care how anyone reacts to anything that you have to say or do at this point. You are taking the appreciation and time out for yourself in life. You are putting your heart on a pedestal. That is the main thing for you right now. And again, you are treating yourself like a very nurtured baby. And I mean that the best way. I'm not calling you a baby and like, oh, she's a little whiner. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you are taking care of your basic 5 needs, getting down to the nitty-gritty of it, taking away all the static and noise. If anyone has a reaction to anything that you want to do or say for yourself, you're just kind of letting them have it. And you're not going to hold on to their emotion or aggression. You're just like, whatever. You do you, boo. Go F yourself. I feel like I don't know when Danny's coming to Vegas. He's my Canadian bro. I mean, we might have to go to Canada. We might have to do a road trip to Canada. And I hope you have your passport. Montreal is the shiz, and Danny lives just outside Montreal. All right, so. Hey, I am totally one for road trips. All right, Ryan, you expect rejection from the get-go. There's someone who has sparked your interest really recently. You're being told to put yourself out on the line. You might be surprised at the response that you get. It's not going to be an imbalance. For some reason, I'm getting that, if anything, it's going to be a really wonderful balance for you. I feel, well, I never read reversals on these. They don't come with reversals, but for some reason I'm being told to read this, or I feel like I'm supposed to read this as a reversal, not told. There is not going to be an imbalance. You don't have to throw yourself at them, but this is going to be a time for stop apologizing for yourself, stop apologizing for anything about yourself. There is no abandonment coming into play. There is such a fear of abandonment that is in this embodiment that is you, that it is a self-fulfilling prophecy. And if you want love, if you want that adoration, appreciation, you got to see yourself for the queen that you are. So let your friends help you. Get out of your own way. It doesn't matter what your job is. The right person's going to be along for the ride, either physically, mentally, or emotionally. No matter what, you're going to have your cup filled. But first you have to see yourself for the worthy individual that you are and make sure that that cup is at least level. Oh, Danny. Oh, Mike's page, Rambling Mike Tarot. He is this awesome, long-haired, multi-gemstone tarot reader. I feel like, you know, when I watch his videos, it feels like I'm watching family. So, all right, Ryan, make the effort. You've met someone who sparked your interest. You can at least tell them. All right, there's no need to wonder. See if it's mirrored back. And you want to know what? The quicker you get your answer, the quicker you can either hone in on that partnership or you can move on to the next person. Well, you want to know what? There is no need for fear or judgment. That is, I think, the absence of the Zen Ed Academy. Yeah, that's one of the many things I love about them. Oh, I love you too, bro. Okay, so after Ryan, who wants the next card pulled? I have 2 more spots left. Oh, God. Okay, Powerful Mind, you... I'm getting this. All right, Andreas, let me know which deck you like me to use, and you'll be the last one. Ooh! And then after, we can DM a walkthrough at the crystal shop. Love you too, boo. All right, so Powerful Mind. I want one more. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. I feel like you have been reliving from age 6 to 9 throughout the last week, just that solid gap in your lifetime. Maybe even as early as 5, but I feel like that was the main time frame that you were reliving this past week. And you were asking, why? I thought I was over this. I thought I got through this. Why is this coming up now? And I feel like it has shattered your world completely. And I feel like there's been a lot of sobbing, a lot of pain and upheaval, and a lot of isolating yourself. Don't do that. What you are going through right now is your wave, and it is truly a blessing in disguise. You have an opportunity to let go of those cords. Let those people have the freedom of the stronghold that they have on your mind. You have been carrying these burdens for a long time. So what are you doing right now? Again, you're pulling the cords, but you need to ask for assistance. Get to the patient 0 of this. And it's usually the first thought that sparks to mind on this. And after this, you are going to have a new sense of feeling in life. Just like fresh eyes, like a newborn. A lot of newborn emotion happening now. But I feel like there's fresh, you know, release weeping happening as you get on the other side of this. But you got to go to the patient 0s in that. And it's not for you to forgive anyone for their benefit. I mean, that'll happen regardless. But just so you can let go of that pain and agony, because you thought you were done with it. You thought you healed it. You haven't thought about this situation in years at this level of intimate emotion, and now it's just like, what happened? I hope that that made sense. But after this, you're gonna be weeping, like free release, and take off that burden. It'll be a freedom. God, there's another word that I want with that though. It's a huge release. Deep breaths, deep fresh breaths, if that makes sense. So, Andreas, I don't do personal polls in the midweek project. Oh wait, tomorrow morning, sure. Okay, so Andreas, which deck did you want me to pull from? All right. Unless you tell me, I'm going for love. Fine, I'm going for love. Wah, wah. Okay, well, it's 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Badass Boot Camp, so check it out. All right, Danny, I will call you right after, and Andreas, after I get off the phone with my friend Danny, I will call you and we will do a bundling in the gemstone. Ooh, someone has sparked your interest and you are trying to keep yourself not, you know, planning a whole life together, trying to keep it simple, fun, flirty, just getting to know each other right now. I think like that's the main thing. Little blips here and there, not much communication, but the excitement behind it. Like you want to talk to this person all the time, but you're pulling back that energy like, all right, no, we don't need to rush this. This is going to be good. This is going to be something that we can really, you know, develop and have it have a stronghold. And I hope that that made sense. You're expressing your love, but it's a very tempered love. So I hope that that made sense. And if this hasn't happened right now, then this will happen almost immediately. But I hope that that made sense. So, all right, I think that's it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the midweek projection with Badass Boot Camp. That's all in the description. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Thursday card pulls. So until then, stay safe, have fun. I'll talk to you soon.